Menachot Perek Vav, Mishnah Zayin, 7th Mishnah in the 6th chapter, last Mishnah in the 6th chapter, Masechet Menachot. We're talking about the preparation of the grains for the different kinds of korbanot. In the last Mishnah we talked about Omer, Shtei Lechem, and Lechem Apanim, the three kinds of grain offerings that are described in our Mishnah of different kinds of grain. So now, the Mishnah says, Omer Hayam Minupeh B'Shloshet Napa. Napa are sifters. So after they would grind it and have flour, they have to sift the flour. So there would be 13 sifters for the Omer. Ushtei Alechem B'Shtei Mesrei, V'Lechem Apanim B'Echad. Okay, that the I guess the more newer the wheat was, that would determine. So you'd have 13 here, 12 here, and 11 here. The older the wheat was, or the grain was, the less you had to sift it. Now the Barturu of course says, we quote the Braita, it says zo l'mala mizo. You would have like literally there would be levels of thickness. So the top one would have like a thick sifter, thick, and then that would go into the next one a little bit finer, a little bit finer, a little bit finer. Number 13 was very, very fine, and from it you got this fine solet, this beautiful solet that they would use in the Beit HaMikdash, fine flour. Okay, and so I guess I don't know if they would just start from the 13th, or they had 12 different ones for the Shtei Lechem, 11 different ones for the Lechem Apanim, because it's all different grains. So the Bartuna says, Chozeh the mitzvah avalo la'akeh. It's a mitzvah, meaning this is the way they did it, but it was not me'akeh. She'im hevi omer isaron me'arba se'im. The Bartuna interestingly says, Chozeh, interesting, he sounds about this whole Mishnah, or both this Mishnah and the last Mishnah. But how he quotes, he says, if he brought an omer isaron me'arba se'im, o shemihivri mishnei se'im, lo pasal. Remember we learned about the quantities in the last Mishnah of how much, what the ratio was. Okay, so if it was from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5 or 1 to 20, whatever, it didn't matter. That was the mitzvah. That's how they did it. Okay, but the Tosfot Yontif says something interesting. He says, okay, that's the whole thing about the Mishnah. Okay, that he should have said the same thing about the 13 sifters, like the Rambam says. He says, Adat Rashi, 13 napa halacha l'Moshe miSinai. Rashi says that this 13 thing, the 13 sifters, is halacha l'Moshe miSinai. So maybe that is l'akeh. Maybe meaning it could be according to Rashi that it's required, it's mandated to have this number of sifters. Rabbi Shimon HaMishim says, lo haya lahem kispa. There was no set amount. Ela sovet menupa kol tzorcha yamev. You had to bring fine flour that was sifted properly according to its needs. Kol tzorcha, that was fully sifted. Shneimar, it says v'lakachta solet v'afita ota. You take fine flour and you break it. Until it was sifted as much as necessary. That's what he holds. There's no specific amount. They didn't tell you how much you had to have, but they said that's what they were telling you. That's what they usually used. There's a Bartuner, ain't alachak Rabbi Shimon. No, they started with a specific amount. That's how much they used, and they had a specific amount of sifters as well. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning. Remember, my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak. Have a good day.